I'll use this map of Carlisle to make some shaded areas. So first I've been to the transparency button and put the slider on so that we can see where the areas are more clearly. Next I'll go to Map, Edit Map, to go to the editor so that I can add a new layer. So click on the Work with a Layer button, go to Add, next, and then give the area a name. So I'm just going to look at housing types. And that's an area. Clicked. On to Next. Choose a colour to go on my map, something that shows up. Now at this point you could fill with a colour and put separate layers on to show different things, but I'm going to keep going and choose a font and finish so that I've got my layer and I can add the housing types in the data table. So now I'm going to add the points to the map and the layers as well. Go to the Draw New Objects button and then you'll be able to drag a line around an area. So I'll just go around this housing block, right the way around the edge, and then when I'm nearly back I can double click. It will close up the polygon for me, and then I can click to put a seed or a name into that box. So I'll just call it Housing 1, OK, and we'll stop there for a moment. Now I've added a few areas and I'll close the editor so that I can go back to the map on the AEGIS page. The next step is to create a data table to link with the map to show, for instance, statistical or keyword data. So I'll go to Insert, Data Table and create a blank table. The first field will have the links for the map, so I'll add housing there. Text is fine, but I need to click to link the data to the map. The next field, I'll just put a count. So it could be environmental quality, it could be some census data, it could be anything like a keyword, for example, but I'll just put a number in and finish. So now I've got my data table. I can transfer the names by clicking on the map and going to Map and down to Extract Seed Names. So this will take the data from the housing types shown on the map into the housing data table. And then I'll just add a random count so you can see how it works. Right, so my data is in, the Display Data Wizard is active, so I can click on that, go through, choose Area Shading, my count, no label, linear in range is fine to start with, and just go through a number of classes, and then we can choose to put different colours. So we can do these randomly by clicking on the table, or I can ask it to auto shade. And then I've got my shaded areas filled in. I can go and put on a key. So now you can go on to create your own area shaded map.